Hey guys, welcome back to the Kaiyo cast. It is episode 30. We have Boneless here. Welcome. How is your day going today?
It's going pretty good.
Heck yeah. What'd you do today? What'd you do today?
What did I do today? I worked.
Work.
Yep, work.
Okay, wait. This is the most random thing ever. Do you like salad?
It depends on the salad.
What is your go-to thing to have in salad? Like toppings.
I want to say croutons, but like that's like everybody
Croutons are
likes
fire.
croutons.
They're so good.
It's too predictable. Cucumbers.
Cucumbers. Those are also good.
Cucumbers.
Like avocado too. Hell yeah.
And deli ham.
Is that actually really good? I've never tried that.
Oh yeah, chef salad. It's like tomatoes, lettuce, cucumber, deli ham, little chunks of cheese. It's really good.
That sounds really good. Chinese chicken salad also slaps. Like actually.
Ooh.
So
Caesar
slap.
salad.
Caesar's just a classic though. Am I just like weird on that? I'm not
Oh,
weird
yeah.
on that, right? Like Caesar just slaps. The crunchy lettuce in a
It's a
Caesar just
staple.
slaps.
Is tuna salad technically a salad?
Is it? What in tuna
I
salad?
mean, it's
again?
in the name, but I don't really think of tuna salad when I think of salad.
There's
Like, it doesn't
tuna.
have leafy greens or anything.
There's no like vegetables in there, right? My brain's
Is
turning.
this whole episode about salad? What about potato salad? I love
Potato-
potato salad.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. How did you kind of find virtual reality?
Do you want me to expose myself? I haven't. I've told people about the Knuckles thing. Like I said, the Knuckles thing was like my main introduction
Yeah,
to
yeah.
VR. It's deeper than that. There's
Oh,
a part
shit.
I haven't told anybody.
Oh, you got this. We go. We're getting the scoop.
Because it's what's the best way to put it? It's not the best thing to know about me. It makes
is
me
it
look really
sauce?
bad.
Sauce.
All right, I'm gonna come clean. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Oh shit.
All right, so the Knuckles thing is what got me into it.
Okay.
That's what got my foot in the door. But what made
Yeah.
me stay was I found a certain avatar that I really identified with.
Oh, okay.
And dude, I did the most VR chat like cringe thing you can imagine.
Uh-oh.
I didn't have VR at the time. This is what made me buy VR. I found this avatar that I really, really liked. And I went to a midnight rooftop and found out that they had this thing called a mirror.
Oh no.
And I sat on desktop and stared in that mirror on desktop for like 3 hours in complete silence. And I was like, I need to see what this looks like in VR. I need to try this. And 3 days later, I had a Vive.
Are you
Nobody outside
fucking
of, like,
serious?
my really close friend group knows that. Yeah, no, it like completely blew my mind.
The
I
fucking
was like,
mirror?
I need to. Okay, it's an avatar that I like really identified with.
Okay, true.
And like, did they even have personal mirror? I don't even think they had personal mirrors at that time. So I like just
I
ran
wouldn't
into
know.
this mirror after trolling as Knuckles, found this
Yeah,
cool
yeah.
avatar. You would judge me very heavily for this avatar. I would judge me very heavily for
You would
this
judge
avatar
yourself.
choice.
If you went back in time, you'd judge yourself.
Yeah, it wasn't the most wholesome thing, but it was very like cute. So I was like, you get it. You get
Yeah,
it. Now that I
yeah.
say that, you know why I don't want to talk about
Yeah. If you know, you know.
Yeah,
If you
I
can
mean, like,
predict
that's
it,
what
if
got
you
me
can
in.
predict it, you can predict it. Okay. Here's the real meat and potatoes.
It's VR chat. We're all a little weird here. Potato
What
salad.
was the thing that got you into full body tracking? Was it like, holy shit, this guy has it, and this is super cool, and that's what convinced you to get it? Or like, was it like, I just kind of want it?
I'm trying to remember like what made me. I know what made me buy like Vive 3.0s. Excuse me, my index control. I know what made me buy Vive 3.0s because I was tired of my 2.0s dying so quickly. And I won't even talk about 1.0s.
Oh
But
no, not the
the 2.0s
1.0.
were dying way too quickly on me, and I was drinking with my buddies one night, and I was like, I just got out of VR. I had to leave VR because my trackers were dead, and I opened up Amazon, and they had not even one day ship. It's one of those like shipping things where it just like shows up on your doorstep the very next
Oh,
day.
really?
I had 3 Vive 3.0 was on my doorstep before I woke up. I was still hungover. I don't even remember ordering them. I slightly remember ordering them.
But like you were
But I wanted
drunk
to
and
get the 3.0s because everybody was like the better battery life.
you were
Yeah, I
drunk.
was hammered.
You were hammered. You ordered them while you were hammered, and they showed up the next morning, and you didn't know why you bought them.
No, I knew why I bought them.
Oh,
I thanked myself. I was like, sweet, I'm not gonna have to worry about battery life all the time. You know.
yeah, battery life do be a
Like
thing.
mine, I haven't even charged mine since last night, and they're still at half.
Oh, that's pretty good. It's kind of the same thing with battery, of like the Pro controllers have 8 hours. Those have 8 hours. The Knuckles. The rebuff reality straps are pretty good. I think they add like maybe 10, 15 hours something to like the straps.
The track
I've,
strap pluses.
yeah, I've heard they're all right. I've heard they're good
Those
if
are
you
on sale
have.
right now too. They're like 10% off.
Damn, it's Prime Day, right? Yeah, the Prime Day.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
As
but
of
literally,
filming this, they're 10% off.
this video is coming out in 2 weeks. You think it's not gonna be Prime Day in 2 weeks, Bowman?
That's why I say as of filming this.
I'll still link
For the
them if
record,
people
they're
want to
filmed
buy
on
them.
Prime Day.
I'll still link them if people want to buy them. I mean, they're good. They're good straps if you need extra battery. Like actually, like, because literally,
yeah.
since they add so much battery, right? The 2 point. Wait, what is it? Not the 3.0s. The ones before the 2.0s are like built like tanks. I've seen people like chuck it at walls, step on them, literally like slam them on the floor. Like they're so tanky.
My furniture has gotten the shit kicked out of it by my trackers. Multiple times I have kicked like the underside of a shelf and like lifted it up.
What?
And there's not a scratch on my trackers.
Not even a scuff.
You cannot tell. They still look brand new.
That's
And they always
crazy.
will. They're well built. They're really, really well built.
I think they literally knew when making this technology. They're like, people are definitely kicking shit. We have to make this durable. they're like, people are definitely kicking
fun
shit.
fact about that. I'm working on a video about full body trackers, and so I'm going over like all the different types of full body trackers, you know, the jank stuff, like
Yeah.
using a connector, a webcam,
Oh hell
all the
no.
way to like Vive 3.0s, slam trackers like the Vive Ultimates, slime trackers, slam and slime. They're two different things for the record. The 1.0s, the original 1.0s by Vive, they tried to make them like a... Okay, the Wii and the Wii U were still fairly popular at this time. Okay, so put that into context. They were trying to make the 1.0s like a motion controller. So they had like tennis racket attachments for it. I have a few of them. They tried to do some weird stuff with it.
Oh,
They
what weird stuff?
were doing something different.
Like something different?
Like using them to track a tennis racket. and
Why?
shit. I have no idea. And then people strapped them onto themselves to be anime girls, and then they sold like hotcakes. They sell like 3,000 a month on Amazon alone.
Jesus Christ! Actually?
Yeah.
Holy
That was
shit.
the last number that we saw. Yeah. Yeah, they go crazy. They're easily HTC's best-selling product. Like bar
I
none.
mean, I would think so, but like 3K, I'd be like maybe around like maybe 500 to 1,000 a month, but not 3K.
Just in my server, like we let people pick roles to say like what full body trackers they have, that
Yeah.
sort of thing. We have $750,000 worth of Vive trackers.
What the fuck? Just in those people
Dude.
that have them.
It's somewhere around there. Forget the 750,000. I'm a little bit nervous, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a lot. It is
It's a lot of money.
It is 6 digits worth of Vive trackers. It is
That's
insane. It's over
crazy.
100K. Like for sure.
You could buy a Tesla
Just in
Cybertruck
Quest
with
3.
that amount of money.
Just in Quest 3s, it's about $55,000 in my server. Like, dude, the amount of money that people spend on VR stuff is insane.
I mean,
absolutely insane.
yeah, for a good product, like people are willing to shell out money, is what I'm realizing in VR.
Does that bring us to the main topic?
Yes, we're getting to the meat and potatoes.
Here we go.
Why the fuck
The one
was the
thing-
Varjo Aero made? That thing is shit.
What was the point?
It's so bad.
What
No,
was
no,
the
no.
point?
No, you gotta tell me your first experience with it. Like when you first got it, what was the first impression?
Okay. Okay, so my experiences with it are super nuanced. I really, really wanted to like it. I've had 2 of them. I thought I really enjoyed them. I like really, really wanted to like it, and then it kept picking at me. Problems kept coming up. It kept getting more and more uncomfortable. No matter how I adjusted it, things just wouldn't work. The one thing that it did really, really well was introduce people to VR. because you can put it on, and instead of being like on the Quest Pro, I have to move the IPD manually. I have to like reach in here and move the IPD. Okay, I have to figure out exactly how tight to set the headband, everything. And for a lot of people, when you're trying to introduce them to VR, that can be pretty tough. Okay, and like, that's not even talking about how the Quest 2 only has 3 IPD settings.
Oh, it's so shit. I hate it.
And you just have to hope that like one of them is comfortable.
It's so bad.
That's insane. The Aero, you put it on somebody's head, it locates their eyes, it auto adjusts to their IPD, and it tells them if the headset is up too high or down too low. And then when they see in VR, it's uber clear. It's super, super clear. They don't mind, like if somebody's brand new to VR, they don't mind the tiny FOV, like you're always watching some 4x3 with like widescreen bars at the top.
Yeah.
It's the worst FOV ever, but what you can see is super, super clear. It's a really good introduction to people who are brand new to VR. Right, if you throw a Quest, I find if you throw a Quest 2 on somebody, it's a 50-50 shot of whether or not they're going to love it. But I put it on my dad, I put it on my mom, I put it on my nephew, and across the board, everybody's loved it. Right, that's the only headset I've shown people, like in person, where every single time they've loved it. But they're only wearing it for 20 minutes. They don't know what the FOV looks like on other headsets. You know, they don't
know
have
the pain
like
we
a
go
good
through.
ballpark. It's just a good first impression. But trying to be somebody who owns one and use one every day, no.
It's pain.
No, there's
right?
better. There's better.
I heard you talk about this one time, but also like just the way you adjust it is like I've even heard Thill talk about this, but like it's pretty nice with all the like adjustment points. But like, what is it? Is it just like a brick? Is it just like after you wear it for like 6 hours, it's just not fun anymore?
Okay, when you initially put it on, it is like the cold side of a pillow. It is so cozy. It's so, so good. But then over time, right, it puts a lot of pressure on your cheeks.
Yeah.
A lot of pressure on your cheeks. There's adjustment knobs to adjust that, but those things, they would, when I had long hair, they would grab my hair and like try to rip it out. Every part of that head strap would just try to rip my hair out, literally. And then all of the weight goes on your forehead. Most of the weight gets distributed on your forehead and your cheeks. And so the entire time I was using that headset, I had to use the adjustment knobs and then the top dial to constantly move it around, because otherwise it puts too much pressure in one spot. When I take that headset off after wearing it for maybe like 2 hours, or even just an hour, you can very clearly see like a lump in my forehead, just on my skin. It's brutal.
There's a lump?
If you like push on your skin really, really hard.
Yeah.
Just if you push on your skin really, really hard, there's like a little ridge that'll form, and that thing I had to wear like stupid tight. Okay, my head is weird. Let me
like
be
the whole
first
like the
my
face
head is a
shape,
little
right?
weird. My head is I think is really circular, so like for motorcycle helmets I have to look for a certain shape and all that. And I'm coming to find maybe the Aero just isn't well suited for my head. But I mean, it was also $2,000.
Oh, you bought it when it was $2,000? Oh hell no! When it was
The
like
first one I bought when it was $2,000.
Oh hell no!
And then they did the price drop.
Yeah.
And then I returned that $2,000 one and bought a $1,000 one.
Hell yeah! What was it the same or worse?
Yeah, that was one thing I was really wondering. I was wondering, like, you know, is an original Aero going to be any different than the new Aero? By new Aero, I mean the price drop Aero. You know, like, did they just cut costs like crazy? Like, how did they just cut the price in half? Because that's sus, right? And I mean, I didn't notice really any differences. The boxes were the same. They all came with the same things. The fabric on the side was all the same. But I mean, at the end of the day, it was still uncomfortable and unbearable.
Also, we're talking about this. The fucking ASSpheric lens, bro. That shit is ass, bro. Those shit is fucking heavy. Holy shit. No, it's literally the front of the thing, right? It looks premium. It looks nice, right? No. ASSpheric, my ass. That shit is called ASSpheric lens. They're so heavy.
Well, I mean, when Meta can make, I've seen like the landing They call it like I think it's like a bill of landing or something. So for like the Quest 3, you know, people get really hype about anything that Meta is going to come out. So I saw like a little breakdown of the manufacturing costs of the Quest 3. The lenses are like $25. Yep, they're super cheap.
They're really good.
So to try and like, I think the ones, okay, don't quote me on this. I know somebody watching is going to know exactly the answer to this. But I believe the ones in the Aero are actual glass.
Not plastic.
They have to be milled and machined like perfectly. Which means they're heavier.
I mean, it would make sense.
And then with the spherical design, they have a crazy barrel distortion, right? And that might be part of why the FOV is so small, because if the FOV was any wider, that barrel distortion would be even more noticeable. It would look like an old skate video, you know, the fisheye lens.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it felt like to wear. So if you were like right here in my vision, your whole head would be distorted. You'd be like, Foop. But I mean, over time you get used to that, you know. But again, it's heavy, just stupid heavy, stupid expensive. Nah, not for me. That's why I have a Quest Pro.
Oh my god. Okay. We're talking about this because it literally just happened. Why the fuck are the Quest Pro controllers so dog shit? They're literally like good, but like they're so shit. No, you'll see the controller will literally just drift off in the fucking Narnia, bro. What? Bro, it freaks out. It literally, it's good. Sometimes, like, okay, the newer versions, most of them, or even the older versions, it's something better. Sometimes you get the perfect controller. Doesn't drift after a week. It's fine. The only problem is sometimes it has overheating issues. If you put like grips on it, like you could do this, like the index grips on it. Like sometimes if you put like extra grip on it, like I did that, right? That shit overheated. It was bad. I had to take it off.
Oh, dude, we were recording with me and Sino were recording with Thea and Thill. Thea was wearing the Quest Pro, and Thill was wearing the Quest Pro. Yeah. And like Thill is somebody who I watched for a really long time, so I was super excited to meet him. And like the experience of talking with him, you know, he like talked about my videos and was like, "You're awesome," and like all this other stuff. And it was really, really cool. And in the middle of our conversation, he just like looks down at his hands and he's like, "It says my controllers are overheating." And it was like, how big of a problem can this be? I know so many people who have this problem over and over again. A lot of times the controllers aren't even overheating. It's a pure software bug. It's so goofy. They're so all over the place. They're so hit or miss. Yet at the same time, I have people who have had the Quest Pro since day one, and they haven't had a single problem. They don't have stick drift. They don't have drift, like tracking drift. They've never done the weird overheat and disconnect thing. It's so spotty. It's just the weirdest thing. And Meta over and over again. They haven't done anything. Like, we're trying to fix it. We're trying to fix it.
I don't think they've done anything.
And like nothing's changed.
Like I think they've put updates out for it.
So it's a great headset with garbage controllers.
Yeah, like they've said they put updates. They've said they put updates out for it. Hasn't done anything, I don't think. Because I've had another set of Quest Pro controllers, and those were the ones that would freak out on me. Like I've had them freak out on me, like 100%. Like it was actually off at Narnia. Like I couldn't get it back. Like at all. like at all.
You'd be standing there and it would be like the classic trick where it would be like.
No, literally. No, and then the other one went, and I was literally fucking crippled in VR because I had no controllers. It was so bad.
Than, like noticing that you had tracking loss, like over and over again. I keep seeing my like right arm do some like weird stuff. It'll just like hitch down next to my leg. Over and over and over again, I see that, and I'm like, every time it hurts. It's like, let me just relax. I don't want to have to worry about that. When I'm talking to somebody, I don't want to have to worry about this happening. Can we not have this happen?
Well, no, also the fact of, like, since you use continuous space calibration, right, the whole conversation of, like, that's so it doesn't drift, right? So everything doesn't drift. Everything supposedly stays in space because it's continuously calibrated, right? But I've heard there's still lots of problems with it. With stuff drifts, you still have to recalibrate, right? Sometimes. And then it's, like, it's still weird, it's still janky.
I've never had that problem. But there is something about Open Space Calibrator that pisses me off. There are like 5 different versions of it.
It's so
and, like,
annoying.
The one that shows up when you Google it, chances are doesn't even have continuous calibration.
It's not the right
like
one,
what
right?
most people use it for. It's not. Yeah, that's not the right one. You have to go to a different like repo for that one, a different build on GitHub for that one. And then even then, there are like 3 other versions. The most up-to-date version is super hard to find. Like the one that people have actually been working on is super hard to find. So like right now, I'm still, because I'm lazy, I've known about this for a while, but because I'm lazy, I'm still running a version that was like last worked on in like 2020.
But it works fine, right?
Yeah, actually the only issue I had with it was when I was getting on today.
What was the issue?
Like I was getting on to join you, and Open Space Calibrator just would not open.
Oh, that's
Like,
weird.
you know how it launches with Steam? It just
Yeah.
wouldn't open.
I've had that
never
happen,
had
too.
that before. I have yet to run into that. Even like my time doing the same thing with the Quest 2. I don't have a tracker on my Quest 3. Okay, that's the problem with the Quest 3. It's really annoying to put a tracker on a Quest 3. There's like no nice
Where do you
space to
put
put
it?
it. There's no
Because you
flat
can't put
spot.
it above the cameras, because there's the cameras, and then there's like no mount to put it on. What I saw with the Quest 3, what Gami did is Gami has the BOBOVR, the really nice one, like the Halo strap one, where you can like get the
The
BOBOVR
M3
one.
Pro.
Yeah, like the really nice one, and then it has the
Banger.
Halo thing, and then that's where you put the tracker because there's actually a spot to put it then.
I love
Like
the
that-
M3
like
Pro.
that's the
If I
move.
use my Quest 3
Yeah.
more, I would get the M3 Pro.
Oh, but that's
Bobo's
what I
on
saw.
it, dude.
Oh, Bobo's so on it. Like, oh, have you seen the new 10K battery pack? Holy shit, it looks so good.
10K, you mean like a 10,000 milliamp hour battery
Yeah, no,
pack?
they
Like,
they
for the-
upgraded. Yeah, they upgraded from the 5,200 milliamp ones to they have 10,000 ones now. Like, of course, you have to get like the new adapter for like the headset, but like they have 10,000 milliamp batteries now. I need to show you this after. Like, we actually like need to like link this for like we could talk about this a little bit more after, but like. You need to get this for your Quest Pro. You're doing the Vision Pro style, right? Where you have a separate battery or like the neck
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
and
I
then
just
you
got, like,
have
a really cheap Chinese
yeah.
battery pack.
I need to show you the Bobo trick. Like, it's so nice. I'm using it for this Quest Pro, but I have the old version, which is the 5,200 milliamp ones, which are the smaller power bank ones, which work fine. They just don't last as long. They're like 2 hours maybe.
I mean, hey, that's fine.
I mean, it's
I
fine.
like the Vision Pro style because I don't have to put more weight on the headset.
I mean, with the batteries, since, you know, we talk about the Quest Pro being balanced and everything, like, it is very balanced. I have a top strap on it. It is not the, okay, here's my opinion. I know people have their opinions about this. The Quest Pro, in my opinion, still needs a top strap. You say it's comfortable without. I've seen your setup with the Quest Pro.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen it. Some people could run it like that fine. I'm not saying it's bad anyway. The thing is, I still think it needs it. Like, it's more comfortable. It's easier to like adjust for me. Like, way easier to adjust with a top strap. But the reason is with the globular cluster one,
Oh,
with
yeah.
the stock globular cluster one, I hate it because since your head here's your round, right? It goes like this way.
Yep.
That's bad. I hate that type of top strap. Even with the Bobo ones, the Kiwi ones, I don't like those because what I realize is like they're comfortable as hell, but it's literally so hard to get the headset closer to your face, like the lens is closer, because of the way that top strap is designed. So what I found is like this like Chinese brand one. It's called like Spigen or some bullshit. Like, it's actually really good. I vouch for this shit.
yeah.
It's so good. It's so good. Instead of this way, it goes this way. It goes across. It's actually so fire. It's so good.
Oh, so you're telling me you prefer the ones that go like this?
Yeah, no. For the Quest
Instead
Pro,
of the
you
ones
need
that,
the,
like,
you need
run
the one
like
that goes
this.
like this.
Well, I've got one that goes like. I don't use it on the Quest Pro, but I totally could. I'll give it a rip tonight.
No,
I'll
it's
give it a rip
real.
tonight,
No,
and I'll see.
it's so comfortable. I'm not shitting it. It's so good. It I know you don't need it technically, but it makes the Quest Pro so much more balanced, in my opinion.
Oh yeah. No,
I love this thing.
My buddy
Yeah.
sent me one. He sent me a photo of his Quest Pro, and he's got the tracker up top, and he's got like the Studio Form Creative one. The guys from I think they're from
yeah.
New Zealand, and it's like a super nice. It almost feels like velvet. I don't know what the actual material is, but like if you had a blanket made out of this stuff, you'd be sleeping cozy all night. And
Is
it
that
goes
comfy?
sideways like this. Dude, it's so comfy. If you just see that like photo of his Quest Pro with that top strap on
You
it,
gotta send me that photo.
but like side to side, really thick. It's like 4 inches wide.
Jeez, why?
It's like, it is so comfy looking. That thing was good enough that I was able to use the Aero for like a year.
Really?
That thing carried the Aero.
Hard carried.
literally carried and figuratively carried the Aero.
That's crazy. That top strap literally
So
had
imagine
the
it on something
fattest
that's
dumpy.
like already decent.
It literally did though. If it's carrying the most dog shit fucking $2,000 looking ass headset, that top strap had a dumbass fucking dumpy, bro. That shit was thicker than the Grand Canyon, okay? It was carrying hard.
Okay, the Aero from Studio Form Creative, you can get what's called their Apache top strap.
Okay.
That's the really nice top strap.
Yeah.
It's called the Apache top strap. If you buy the comfort kits that they sell, they're like a full comfort kit. They come with counterweights as well. And so the Aero, in order to make it comfortable, had to have counterweights, which it was already fairly heavy to begin with.
Uh-huh.
Right? You're just adding more weight on it so that all of the weight isn't just like right here.
That's literally like
And
just like
then
any
it's also
headset.
got the top strap as well.
Yeah. Okay, we're talking about weight distribution and everything. The Quest Pro is one of the actual ones where it's like, hey, we're gonna have the battery in the back, which is actually like good. Okay, the Quest Pro design is actually not dog shit. It's like the way they advertise. I think we could all agree here. The way Meta advertised their Quest Pro was shit, and that's why it flopped. 100%.
They marketed it to people
was
who
so bad.
really don't care about VR.
Literally.
Business
They're like,
professionals don't care about VR.
yeah. They're like, oh, we're gonna work in the metaverse, guys. Hell yeah, we're gonna have business meetings in the metaverse. Who the fuck cares, Zuckerberg? Okay, I'm sorry, but like,
It's
what
just the
business?
truth.
What,
we've looked at the
I'm sorry.
numbers.
I'm really sorry, bro. Like, hate to break it to you, bro, but no businessman care about the metaverse. I'm sorry, okay? Maybe in like 10 years. You know, that's just like the
I
sad
think people
truth.
who are doing like,
Yeah.
I think people who are doing professional work would rather use like a high-end monitor. They would
Oh,
rather
100%.
use a widescreen monitor. Like there's so many other options that are so much cheaper than to buy a VR headset.
Like they're
Right, like the Quest Pro is not color accurate as far as I know. It's not color accurate. It's not really good for doing like pro grade work on.
or like video editing, or like for example, like you can't like
Yeah.
comfortably video edit in the Quest Pro like you could do in the Vision Pro. Like okay, here's the difference. The
Yeah.
Vision Pro is actually like same with the Varios, or like the FOV is maybe the same as like a Quest 2, depending on what face cover you get, 'cause between the 25 goddamn 30 different face covers they have for it. Like that's a lot because they did a face scan and you get one of the 25 to 30 different goddamn face covers. So depending on which one you get, your FOV might vary, but it's between 90 to 95, which isn't bad, right? But the thing is, it's so goddamn clear. You cannot see a single fucking pixel. I couldn't see a single pixel.
Oh, yeah.
I've tried it. It's insane. It's so good. Best optics, probably, like better. Those, like, I also heard about this, like Brad was talking about it and in the Vision Pro video that we did. But like the amount of like money and research they like put into those like micro OLED display, or those like, I don't think they're micro OLED. Like they're big ass like OLED displays. I think the OLEDs are like pretty. I think the biggest OLED in a VR headset, like so far, or something. I don't know.
Oh, I have no idea. I watched
Yeah.
a teardown of them. You know, Jerry Rig Everything, the guy who
Yeah.
always buys a new tech and smashes it.
Yeah.
He did a teardown, and like the engineering behind the Vision Pro is beautiful.
It's so
It is
advanced.
phenomenal. It's so cool.
Doesn't it have
It's
like
so
much
cool. And
sensors, right?
If you watch a teardown of the Quest Pro, you'll
Uh-huh.
be amazed. It's amazing that like the Vision Pro and the Quest Pro even work. Like it's incredible that they even work at all. The amount of there's like there's no empty space in these things. They're filled to the brim with stuff.
With just
And it's crazy
stuff.
that they can manage the heat, and
Yeah.
they're nuts. They're nuts. They're both just technological marvels. The Aero, on the other hand, there are headsets that are pretty cheaply made. The Aero is really weird. If you look inside of it, you can... I heard some rumors from some people. I'm not breaking apart my Aero, but the Aero was just off-the-shelf parts, essentially. There wasn't really anything like majorly special about it. There's a lot of
Honestly,
empty space in that headset, and it's kind of weird.
like just dead
It's
space.
kind of weird. Yeah, you can look through like one of the vent holes, and you can see just dead space.
Damn.
They're goofy. They're goofy. They're weird.
But like same thing with that, right? Okay, I remember this one scene. This is super fucking random from like Young Sheldon, right? Banger show. Actually, banger show. No, actual. No, hear me out. Actual banger show. hear me out.
Young
Yo,
Sheldon's
yo,
a banger. You heard
no,
it
no,
here first.
literally, young Sheldon, right? The guy was like, yo, I'm gonna take apart the fridge because there was like something banging around in the fridge. I am not confident enough to put shit back together. Same thing with the Varjo, the Quest Pro, the VR headset, the Quest 2 even. I'm not young Sheldon to where I could take that shit apart and put the shit back together, bro. No fucking way.
I have
Also,
seen
I don't
people
think he even
clear
put it away.
covers on the Quest Pros.
Like the funny
Like
thing is,
instead
I
of
don't
having the black plastic,
Yeah,
you could
yeah,
put
yeah.
a clear one on.
really.
And I want to do it so bad. I have to close my. I
They have
to lock my door.
replacements.
I don't know where you can get them from. I don't know where you can get them from, but I want to do it really bad. You know how like prison tech is transparent?
Yeah, yeah.
There are people who have swapped the faceplate of the Quest Pro over to like fully clear.
Is it like
so
the
you can
Tundra
see
thing,
everything.
or like the Tundra tracker? You can see all
It's
the
like
technology
the Tundra
in it.
Crystal Edition.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think that's what it was called, the Crystal Edition.
Yeah, the Crystal
Something like
Edition
that. I
one,
wanted to buy one so bad.
where you could see all the
I just
technology.
wanted
They're-
one of
they're all
those
sold
trackers
out,
just
right?
to look at it.
They're all sold out, I think.
Yep, they're gone.
A while ago,
They're
right?
so cool though. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I watched the Tundra tracking, like the Thill video, and he was like, I think he was like to stress test it. He literally like wore him on his shoe, and then he like traveled around, and then he like, and then
Oh,
he,
Fia told me about that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He traveled around with the Tundra tracker on, and then he was like, oh, it's fine though, like it works great after, like he like just left it on the shoe.
Thrill and Fia, they were traveling around. They went through at least like one airport,
Yeah.
and Thrill had the Tundra
Did TSA
trackers
ask
on
about
his
it?
shoes.
Oh no.
The TSA was freaking the fuck out.
Oh shit. Well,
The
oh, they're
T-
like,
TSA
no, wait, that's a
agents
bomb.
were going nuts over it. What are those?
What are?
What are those little things?
What
Tundra
are?
trackers- Okay, Tundra trackers look like a bomb. They look like a futuristic
I mean, they do.
bomb. That's like
No,
something
no.
somebody would
If you could
plant in
see
Valorant or
inside of
something.
it, like the Crystal Edition, right? That shit just looks like a mini bomb thing. Like it kind
They
of
look
does,
very
right?
out of the ordinary.
Like with
They
all the
look-
circuits and stuff.
I love the way that they look though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They look like a clock. A clock.
Oh, oh yeah, like all the the really
It's a
expensive
clock.
like watches or like the clocks where you could like see all like little stuff inside it. That's cool. I always thought that was cool.
No, have you heard that meme? That's a pretty old one. The "it's a clock" meme.
I think. I'm trying to think back.
Somebody went through security with a really sus-looking briefcase
Okay, okay.
that had some weird electronics in it, and they tried to say that it was a clock while they were getting arrested.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
It's a clock.
It's a clock. It's
That's
nothing. I
funky
swear. Wait. Okay,
The
this is
Tundra
really
trackers, I wear them
random.
just in case.
This is really fucking random. Isn't it like okay, like TSA in like some countries, or like other countries, are just like sometimes they're just like really fucking weird. Isn't there like a rule against like not bringing like fucking hand sanitizer or something, or like
I don't
bulk
know
of
if
hand
I've heard
sanitizer?
that one.
Cause I watched like a funny movie one time. I forget the movie title, but like they're like really panicking about like this like hand sanitizer thing. But like what's funny to me about that is like after the thing, the 2020, we need the hand sanitizer, Bolus. We need that. We need the hand sanitizer.
I
Yeah.
did watch a weird thing where like any clear liquids, it's hard to. They use, I think, what's the name of it? They use optical scanning to tell like
Uh-huh.
what chemical something is made out of, and clear liquids are almost impossible to tell apart.
Like you can't tell
So
if it's
that
water.
might be one of the things. Yeah, yeah. So like water specifically, when they scan it in, I haven't watched this in a while, but like the confidence rating of that being like nitroglycerin or something that could just detonate an airplane versus water, their machines have a really hard time telling the difference.
That's crazy.
So they freak out about it. Probably the same thing with hand sanitizer too.
I
Like,
think
it's hard to
that's
tell if
why.
it's hand sanitizer or
No,
ammonium
'cause you never
nitrate
know,
that's just
right?
gonna.
Like you never know. Like they could have replaced the hand sanitizer. Like you never know. Like people are weird.
People do things.
Oh, like 100%.
People do really weird things.
No, but also like
What about airplane mode on phones? Can we whine about airplane mode?
okay, no, I actually got a story. Okay, no. So, the weirdest airplane mode story, literally. So, we were coming back from Japan, right? One of my cousins was talking about like how this like one passenger, this was my cousin, this was like a passenger on the plane, how like this one passenger bought like the biggest fucking Pikachu plush. It was like 5 foot tall. Like it was like a 5.5. I'm not kidding. Like a 5.5, almost like 6 foot tall Pikachu plushie. That shit qualified as a person. That was not a plush, bonus. That was a person. Okay. There's no.
They buy a whole nother ticket for it.
Oh no, they had to buy a whole nother ticket for it. Like they were yelling at TSA about it. Like I literally, they had to buy a whole nother plane ticket because the Pikachu plushie was too big.
I would just take the stuffing out and roll that bad boy up. I mean, it'll look horrible. It's like a horrifying thing. You're skinning Pikachu and like rolling him up into a suitcase. But
No, we can't do
you
that.
can just stuff it when you get back.
No. But then what if you don't know how to sew? Then you can't bring Pikachu back to life.
Learn how to sew. Use Google,
Just get
use
good.
internet. There's no excuse. It's not Dark Souls.
True. It's not the Elden Ring DLC.
This is
It's
the
not
Dark
even
Souls
hard
of sewing
mode.
games. VR. Okay. Hot take. VR is like the Dark Souls of gaming.
Is it?
Because
Okay.
if you want to
explain.
get into it, you have to deal with so much garbage.
True.
You have to deal with so many technical issues. It's so expensive. Dark Souls isn't expensive. It's just hard.
Same with
But
Elden
it's
Ring.
fair. You know what isn't fair? Trying to set up a Vive Pro 2. I got a call from a guy. We were chilling in my Discord. It was like 3 in the morning, and this guy
Okay.
from like the Netherlands calls in from his like university's tech department. He just got hired as an IT guy, and he watched
Really?
one of my videos about trying to fix the Vive Pro 2. We had to sit there and like help him set them up. I gave him like a
Like,
whole
walk him
rundown.
through it.
It took like 2 hours. Yeah, we saved his job.
That's crazy. Because he didn't know how to set it up.
That's not me saying that. That's his boss. His boss was
Really?
his boss like thanked us for walking him through it. You know what? Okay, one of the biggest problems with the Vive Pro 2 is if you have like everybody's got light up clicky keyboards now, right? So
Yeah.
if you have a Logitech light up clicky keyboard or anything like Corsair, if you have like anything Corsair RGB, could be RAM, motherboard, case stuff, I don't know. If you have Corsair iQ on your PC, it will mess with stuff. It will prevent
Really?
the Vive Pro 2 from working. The Vive Pro 2 just won't display an image. Well, more than that. It'll do just a bunch of weird stuff. And it's RGB software that's causing the problem. Nobody
Knows
in
why?
their right mind would think, oh, my headset's problem is because of Corsair iQ. Nobody would think that.
Crazy.
So it's like a riddle from Dark Souls.
Literally. Or it's like
Except this time
literally
people
that one
can't leave
side
notes on
mission
the
from that
ground
video
for you.
game. Because you don't know about it, and it's like the most like inconspicuous thing. Because you wouldn't know about it.
I got
Yeah.
a message last night. So I made my Aero video,
Uh-huh.
and that made the rounds in the Varjo Discord when it came out and stuff.
Okay.
And in the comments, I was helping people troubleshoot their arrows because it's like, if you already bought one, I want you to have the best experience that you can with it. So like, here's the things that worked for me to improve my experience with it, reliability-wise, hardware-wise, all this other stuff. One problem with the Aero is that it's not SteamVR native, right? So for SteamVR to understand what's going on, there's this, I'll call it like a compositing layer that basically tells Steam, right? If the Aero is detecting that it's moving like this, it'll tell Steam, hey, you're moving like this. Even on top of the line CPUs, that process would get hung up. So your like visual movement would be super laggy.
Really?
Nauseating. Like people got super nauseous with it. To this day, there's still a comment that I made on my own video telling people to go into MSI config, right, system configuration, change some stuff around, and to this day, it's still helping people. Like Varjo has done nothing themselves.
That's
Why
crazy.
is it on me? Why is it on me? I get so many DMs from people like, hey, help me set up my Vive Pro 2. Hey, help me set up my Aero. My Aero's got this problem. My Aero's got this problem. Why is that on me? Why can't the companies
Well, just
just
do
write
something.
the software to do
No,
that?
literally, like it's literally
Just
not.
fix it.
It's literally not the content creator's fault to be like, like I totally get that. It's like, oh, you bought the Aero. It's like shit. I don't want to return it. It's like,
Yeah.
and then it's like, what do? You watch a Varjo Aero video, and it's like, well, might as well like try to reach out to this guy and like try to get it working. Like, but that's not your fault. It's literally the company. Like,
Yeah.
just fix it though. Like, damn.
Varjo likes to tout themselves as like an industry leader. right? They're like, our headsets are too Gucci for you normies. But then they offer like no support when they do make a headset for normies like the Aero, right? The Aero was the only consumer available headset that they ever made, right? The XR4 will be eventually, but the XR4 is priced to the moon. The thing is, it's so expensive.
What was
like,
it?
normies
Starting it
aren't
was
gonna be
like
buying that,
$4
but
grand, right?
somewhere around there. It was too expensive. I don't care what kind of tech it's packing, it's too expensive. And then the Focal edition is like 20 grand or something.
Oh, hell
Like,
no.
I'm not buying that. Nobody's buying that.
That's a fucking
like,
car!
No. But people will have technical issues with it. I promise. They always do. They always do.
I mean, no, that's literally like...
Nothing with VR ever works perfectly.
True. No, like,
There's
that's
always
literally
a
the
problem.
thing.
It's
like,
it's so weird.
yeah, everything in VR, and even Thrill, everyone that has used a VR headset has said this, with the fact of, like, with any headset, there's always a downside to, just more than one downside to a headset. No headset is perfect. Like, at all. Even the big screen has like, people say with the big screen, like, it's so cool, it's comfortable, it's the new smallest headset, it's the size of a fucking banana, you know? But literally, of, like, how it literally just, like, people are like, oh, like, it's pinching my head, though, because it's like, oh, it's too tight. It's like, oh, untighten it. But then it's slipping, right? Or, like, or just, like, use the top. Yeah.
The Beyond has a lot of I've had a lot of people, like, in my personal circle buy them, and there's been so many problems. I love what Bigscreen is doing, right? They're not like Varjo, they're not like HTC, they're not these big companies who like float their own boat and themselves off, okay? Like, that's probably the best way to say it. Look at Varjo's website and try to tell me that they're not full of themselves while doing a really bad job at what they do.
Well, like, it's like they kind of don't
Bigscreen-
care, you know? It's literally...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally like, hey, we're the Gucci or Versace of VR, you know, but like, we're not gonna do shit about your customer support type thing, you know?
But Bigscreen, there are truly passionate people behind Bigscreen.
Yeah.
Like, even from the very beginning when they were just doing like their theater software and that sort of thing, they've always been super passionate people about VR. Okay,
Yeah.
like I ran into Bigscreen people in VR and gotten to sit down and talk with them. You'll never see a Varjo presenter or Varjo, like anybody who works for Varjo, you'll never see them in VR. In fact, everybody I know who worked for Varjo quit because they hated working for Varjo. They're just not good. But Bigscreen, on the other hand, they're really trying to like do something new and something good. They're trying to solve the problem in VR of headsets being too big, too uncomfortable, too clunky. All this.
They're devs that actually
And
care.
then- yeah, but then
Yeah.
some things fall through the cracks.
Yeah. Well, no,
Like their
not
face
everything's
scanning
perfect.
was just
Yeah.
weird.
Oh yeah. Like about that of like literally like my friend Twidge. I'm not sure if you met my friend Twidge. Twidge is so cool, by the way. Oh my god, shout out to Twidge and Burb. Yo, Twidge, props to you, bro. Honestly, I don't know how you do it.
I saw him last night.
Literally, head of customer support guy. Like, bro, how do you deal with like, yo? No, imagine Twitch is right here. Imagine Twitch right here. Like, yo, Twitch, like, shit, like, yo, I got big screen. Like, yo, the iPhone was like dog shit, and like it didn't scan my face right, and the IPD's all fucked up. You gotta go to customer support about that. And it's like, bro, like the like the face scan thing to go right, and like the actual like the gasket thing is like, that shit don't fit. That shit is like ass. You know, like you have to go message Bigscreen about it. You gotta get a new one, and it's like, it was the iPhone's fault, Boneless, swear.
You know, I've got friends who, like, I've got one friend who has been through, I think, like 5 or 6 Bigscreen, like, face gaskets. They just eventually were like, you know what, screw it. The current one, the only issue they have is that their eyelashes are a little too long. So they trim their eyelashes once a month in order to be able to wear their big screen.
I've literally heard that's the biggest problem. Literally in like VR headsets too, I've literally heard that. Like not in the Quest Pro or the Index though. Only reason why I haven't heard that is because you can move the lenses away because it has the eye relief. Yeah, there's the eye relief. We need that in more headsets, by the way. Freaking companies put eye relief in more
My favorite thing
headsets.
about the Quest Pro,
Please.
as somebody who has to wear glasses, like, I think now the majority of people on the planet have to have corrective lenses.
I wear glasses. in
Like, we're
VR.
just ruining natural selection like crazy. I have to wear glasses. My Quest
Mm.
Pro, I they slip on over my glasses, and it's like they're not even there. You wear this thing like
It's
a pair of
comfortable.
glasses over your glasses.
It's really
It's
comfortable.
just, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. I want to see more of it.
Like you don't let,
That's what I wanna see.
okay, but also the thing is like getting the corrective lenses. I mean, I think I could speak for both of us and like people that have the Quest Pro and people that I could speak for everyone that has the bad eyesight. Okay, bitch, I can't see out of my fucking right eye. I am blind as fuck. Okay, I have to
That's
wear.
right.
No, literally, like you have to wear. Like I'm the most blind ass motherfucker. Like literally, my left eye is a -9. Okay, like I have to wear the glasses because literally without my glasses, like at all, the headset is literally right in front of me. The lenses are right there. I still can't see anything because my vision is that bad. It's so tragic. But you know what's really tragic about that? Like actually the most tragic thing ever. So like when I was like really little, right? So this is all like genetic, right? Genetics fucking suck. I fucking hate genetics. Okay, but like for real though, like 100%. Everyone hates genetics. You cannot stare me in the eyes and say you don't hate fucking genetics. I swear to God. Fucking liars. Saying like you don't hate genetics, you're fucking lying to yourself. Okay, but like eyesight though. Like my left eye dead ass fucked itself over. Like actually, like I had like 9 surgeries on my right eye to literally just save it from going blind. Like it's not blind, but I still can't see shit out of it. Like I don't have like a natural lens, like that shit like don't have like natural light coming into it. It's bad, right? Very bad. It's just like non-existent pretty much. Can't see out of it. During one of the surgeries, like the 5th surgery, the like left eye was like, yo, I'm chilling, I'm vibing. You know, you're on the operating table, you're just like vibing. You might have perfect vision, but I'm gonna fuck you over because you're a dumbass, you dumb bitch. Like literally, like the left eye literally just detached itself. I'm not even kidding. The left eye retina was like, fuck you. It literally detached itself. It fucked itself over. Like literally natural selection. No. Literally natural selection was like, yeah, we gave you the shittiest genetics of all time. We gave you the, okay, no, this is my best trait ever. 100%. The god tier, most hyperactive fucking ADHD. Best thing ever. Holy shit. But like, holy shit. But like literally, they're like, she's too overpowered. You know, like they're too overpowered. We have to nerf this somehow. They're like, fuck, we have to nerf this. Give them fucking blindness. Give them blind. They nerfed me, Mo. They nerfed me. They nerfed me. And then they nerfed me even more. My left eye was like, no left eyesight for you. It detached the retina entirely during like the 5th surgery. Like actually, and like if that never happened, I literally wouldn't need glasses. Because I would have 20/20 vision in my left eye. It's so fucking tragic. Noxo selection fucked me over. What the fuck? That's so fucked up.
When I was in 7th grade, I got nerfed. That was the first time I got nerfed. When I was in 7th grade, my appendix one day just decided to become a bomb. And then when I turned 22, I started having really bad stomach pains and stuff. I got Crohn's disease.
Shit. You got nerfed.
We're out here getting nerfed, man. We're too powerful.
No, literally. Like, no, literally, wait, is this before you started YouTube?
It's what made me start YouTube, because the prospects of me having a normal job just went out the window.
Guess what? Why natural selection be fucking everyone? Dead ass. Like, I literally, okay, no. I literally got nerfed before I was even in the fucking world. They're like, no, literally, here's how I describe it. They were literally like, let's experiment with this, Boneless. They're like, let's experiment with this. They're like, let's create a kid, right? Let's make them fucking Asian. Let's have them have emotional damage, Asian trauma, okay?
That's a problem already.
Already a fucking problem. Already a problem. Literally. And then they're also like, let's make it even worse by like maybe experimenting a little bit. They're like, let's make them short. Because like, even though Jeremy Lin's tall, let's make them short, you know? Literally. Short. Literally. And then also, they're literally like, how do we make this like even better? Let's give them the most overpowered, hyperactive ADHD to see what the fuck happens. like let's just like see what happens. They literally God or who the fuck, like the higher being of the fucking thing, like who the fuck created the fucking atoms of the galaxy, Boneless. They're like, let's just do it. They wanted to see what
I'm
happened.
gonna send them a message to turn you into an alcoholic.
Fuck! No, that's
need-
even
you
worse.
need
No,
alcoholism.
no, no. I'm gonna get nerfed again. I can't get nerfed again. I can't get nerfed again. No.
Asian, short, alcoholic. That sounds familiar. No?
No, it's so bad. No, it's so bad.
I have a lot of friends who are short, Asian, and alcoholics. I have like a collection. I have like a special friends list on VR chat just for them.
Boneless,
Just
this
a
is not good.
favorites
I'm
list.
literally already a lightweight. I'm such a lightweight. Alcohol passes through me. I'm 5'6" and 108 goddamn pounds. My metabolism's out the fucking window.
I've got one friend who will have a twisted tea and they're gone for like a week.
What?
Oh yeah. Okay, maybe not like a week. No, they'll have like one twisted tea, and they're plastered.
Okay,
They're
but like, here's the
over.
thing.
They're
though.
not waking up on time. They've
Okay.
got a headache. They're done.
I get this is a strong drink, and like the only actual like ever like one beer thing that I had was like a Sapporo. It's okay. Sapporo Japanese beer is
Oh, I love
actually like good.
Sapporo.
It's good, but like
Beautiful.
it might because like I haven't had like beer before, but I was like, it's pretty mid. It's all right. It tastes good. You know, it's like a solid A tier. You know,
Yeah, that's what I would.
it's very solid.
With
Yeah,
a
I was
base
like, it was very
Sapporo,
solid.
That's what I would give it. Yeah.
I was like, it's like the very baseline of like this is a good drink.
Heck yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Yeah. What's like an S tier like beer? Like I've heard
Asahi super dry.
I've heard Pacifico's insane.
I've never had Pacifico. My
Me neither.
favorites are Asahi super dry and Modelo.
Oh, I've heard. Oh, what is it? I've
Love
heard
'em.
Heineken's also like pretty mid. It's like a solid B. I've heard Heineken's like, you know.
Heineken, I could see that being a B. I haven't had a Heineken in a long time though. I'd never go out of my way to buy it. That's for sure.
Modelo's in all the ads. Like I always see the Modelo ads. They're like, yo, Modelo, the greatest beer of all time. Yo, the Modelo's literally just S tier, just because of the ads. The Modelo ads are crazy good.
Dude, Modelo is just, when you drink it, it just carries a vibe with it. You know how like American beer commercials will have like, if you drink a Coors or something, you get like a big Clydesdale coming in. You know how like American beer ads are, like especially during like the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
They're horrific. They're horrific.
they're so bad.
When you go to Japan, like all the alcohol is advertised super nicely.
Oh, it's
Like
so good.
There's a, I believe it's a whiskey that has like an amazing ad campaign. It's literally just like beautiful scenery like this, and they'll just have a bottle of that whiskey in the sand in the very corner. It's like tiny. It's not the focus at all. The focus
It's just
is
nice
the vibe.
background. It's just nice background, and it's like
Modelo and Asahi Super Dry carry a great vibe with them. You know, you don't see like rednecks with mullets and stuff drinking this stuff. You just see chill homies hanging out, having fun.
okay. Is
Nobody
it just
ever
me?
drank a Modelo and fought somebody, I don't think.
True,
Not
true.
around me anyway.
Okay, hear me out. Okay, I don't know like any of the rednecks or anything, but like, do they drink like Heineken? I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't drink alcohol.
Pabst Blue Ribbon. It's always Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Oh, it's Blue Ribbon?
It's always Blue Ribbon.
Is that even good?
Ah, I'd probably put that B tier as well. Blue Ribbon's not bad. It's just not great like Modelo is.
Okay, I'm gonna put a controversial take for all my like hard alcohol drinkers out there. Like, speaking, we got off topic with beer, but like just saying of like, I had that one drink one time. It was like okay, I've had it neat one time. I think it's like neat, like just that's when the alcohol was like no ice, like
Like a
just
neat and
the
tidy.
like just the vodka or the whiskey, right? That's what neat. Yeah, that's right, right? Yeah. So I literally just had like a Japanese whiskey. It was really nice, but that shit burned.
Oh yes. Japanese
Okay,
whiskey is great.
it's so good, but like the thing is with that, right? I was like, oh my god, I was like that. Put some ice in it, Coca-Cola in after it. So fire.
Rum and Coke.
It's
Whiskey
so good.
and Coke, rum and Coke, gin and juice. Yes, please.
I don't know what it is, but
You know,
why are
you
the
want to
rum
hear a
and
fun
coke so
fact
fire?
about Japanese whiskey?
Whoa.
Oh, rum and coke goes ham. All right, so at least as far as I know, there's like 3 main types of whiskey.
Uh-huh.
You got like your American sour mash, like your Jack Daniels, gorgeous, love that stuff. You've got your Irish whiskey, which I'm not a huge fan of, like your Jameson. It's cool, it's all right. And then you got Japanese whiskey, Japanese and Scottish whiskey, because the Japanese only learned how to brew whiskey from the Scots.
Oh.
Japanese whiskey tastes very similar to Scottish. It's really good. It's really, really good. If you've never had Japanese whiskey before, go for it.
It's one of my favorites.
It's so good.
So there's like this one.
It's amazing.
There's this one that I have. It's like it's in the cabinet over there, but it's like really good. It's literally called Kaiyo whiskey. Not even it's like 43%. Not even yo Boneless, you gotta try that one. You gotta try that one. It's so good. Actually,
I'm down.
it's so good.
I'll go pick some
Apparently,
up.
according to my father, it's like 50 a bottle or something, a little bit over, like 51, 52. It's not that bad. It's pretty good.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
I like the only hard liquors I drink are the ones that I like genuinely enjoy the flavor of.
Yeah.
It's like Jack Daniels. I really like the flavor of like any Jack Daniels.
What does that go good
You know,
with?
sour mash is like super good.
For like a mixed drink.
What is that good with? Coke.
Yeah.
Coke. I
True.
always drink it straight. If I can't drink it straight, I'm not gonna buy it. Like it's got to be good enough to drink straight.
Like good enough quality, right? To drink straight.
Yeah.
Like if it's like
Yeah,
if it's
the
like
flavor
alcohol does
itself
like
and
rocket
everything.
feel, like you're not drinking that straight, right? Like 100%. Unless the psychos like the alcoholics.
Yeah, no platinum vodka.
Yeah.
No Kharkov. No Kharkov.
Okay, no,
I
but
had
seriously
my
though,
experience
like
with
okay,
Kharkov.
shout out to my friend like Chef BG or like you're a fucking alcoholic, chef. Swear to fuck God, go get help. You're a fucking alcoholic. Holy bro, holy literally. Like he's drinking like straight fucking like hard vodka, like the 40% or like the like okay, what's that one that's like actual rocket fuel? It's like I can't remember the name. It's like it's like really bad. It's like Everclear. It's so fucking rocket fuel.
Oh, Everclear.
It's so bad. Don't never drink
Yeah,
that
no,
shit straight.
people only drink Everclear.
Yeah.
People only drink Everclear to like get as hammered as quickly as possible,
It's so bad.
or to blow fire.
It's actual like just. It's not like pure alcohol or like what's the percentage? It's like so bad.
Yeah,
Actually, so bad.
Everclear is like Everclear is illegal in a lot of places because it is
Cause it's too
the
strong.
proof is so high. It's like 94 proof or something.
Jesus Christ! It's almost like 100%.
Yep.
100%. What the?
That's the entire point of Everclear. Everclear was made as like a to make moonshine with. It wasn't made to drink straight. So you cut it with like apple juice.
One of my friends.
That's what Everclear is for. That's what we use it for.
One of
You
my
cut it
friends
with
in
apple
VR.
juice and cinnamon.
Why cinnamon?
It tastes really good. You like Fireball? I love Fireball.
There's tequila. I've heard tequila's good. One drink I actually really want to try is a tequila sunrise with the orange juice, tequila, and the grenadine on one. I've heard it's really good. I haven't had one. I want to try
That sounds
one.
really good.
I really want to try
I haven't
one.
had tequila in a long time.
I really want to try a tequila sunrise. I heard
Welcome
it's
to
really
VR chat.
good. I don't know
This
why
is
we're
just honest VR chat
like
conversation.
literally I literally don't even know how we got into the alcohol conversation, but it's actually like really interesting. Like I don't like.
Varjo sucks. VR is super anti-consumer, but chilling and having some drinks with your buddies in a responsible manner in VR chat is well worth it.
Like, why is that like actually a vibe? No, hear me out. Hear this
Just
is a
hanging
perfect
out.
situation. Literally the fucking Quest Pro control. Go back to normal. Ignore that. Okay.
Get down.
Ignore this. Okay. So basically, like, you just came home from work, right? 100%. Like, you just came home, long day of work, like, 10-hour shift. You're like, fuck. I just want to hang out with the boys and have a drink. Cold drink is a vibe. Such a vibe.
Oh hell yeah.
My
Oh, yeah,
controller
like
is
when
still
I'm-
not normal.
If I'm really stressed out,
Yeah.
and like I gotta get homework done and
Uh-huh.
that sort of thing, because I'm back in college now. If I really gotta get homework done and I just really need to relax and simmer down, it's a cold LaCroix or just a cold Bud Light. Something
Okay,
really,
is Bud Light good?
really simple.
I've heard it's
Really
like the really cheap stuff to
Yeah.
where like you like drink it and then it's like it's cheap, so like you get it, you know?
No, I like it. I like it. It's old reliable.
Really?
Yeah, it's a very reliable. Just like it's just good.
I've heard
Good.
so much
It's good to
people have
chill
like,
and sip on.
oh no, it's not Bud Light, it's the other one. Coors. I've heard Coors is literally like that one beer that like you have to have fucking out like past freezing temperature to fucking drink it because it's so dog shit and it's so watered down. No, literally, like I've literally heard people say like Coors Light is like just bad. like it's actually the most C
Coors,
tier
yeah,
thing
everybody
ever.
jokes that it's water.
You know? It's the most like CD tier thing.
I just had a thought. If you think VR chat players are alcoholics, you need to see old people playing golf. Like, go to your nearest retirement community, get like a telescopic lens. Most phones have like a telescopic lens or whatever. You can see out really far. Just sit there and watch, like through your phone screen, magnified, old people playing golf. They get so smashed every day. It is phenomenal. Like, golf players, especially retired, old people,
Like
golf
they just
players,
drink a lot.
dude, I want to see a retired old golf player guy with a ton of money get in VR chat after we help him set it up, of course, because VR sucks.
Yeah.
And I want to see him like try to go shot for shot with like a rusk.
Okay, hear me out. I just had a
wanna see who
thought.
would win.
I just had a thought, but like, Ronan, I'm so sorry I'm looking at you because of this. I know you're not an alcoholic, but like, damn. I'm so sorry, Ronan. When I heard that, I literally was just like, Ronan?
Is he?
I'm so sorry.
Does he like golf?
I don't know
If
if
he
you
likes
like golf.
he's my type of guy.
I don't know if
I
you
hate
like golf.
But everybody who I've met who plays golf is a good vibe.
I mean, golf's fun. Okay,
Like,
like here,
go
like real
crazy.
topic, like I've played golf before. Like I think it's pretty okay. The one thing that's kind of just a vibe is just going to the golf range and hitting like golf ball. It's fun.
Oh yeah, just winging it.
It's
Hit
really fun.
dingers.
Honestly, like I think my favorite golf club got to be like the hybrid one. It's very good. I like it.
The hybrid one. Is that like a hybrid between like a driver and
I
like
think it's
a
a driver and like a 5. I think. I don't really know my golf clubs so well, but it's like pretty good.
How big's the head on it?
It's like round, but it's like small. I think that's what a golf club hybrid is.
Small?
Yeah, I'll put an image here in post production. Cause I don't know how to describe it.
I don't know. Every
I don't
time
know
I
how
go
to
to the
describe it.
driving range, I just find the biggest one, so I actually hit the ball.
True.
And
Okay.
sometimes that's a
there's like the
challenge.
really good like true. That's so real. There's like the really big like drivers that have like the really like the really expensive ones. I don't know why golf clubs are so expensive. But, like there's like the really good
The
design
cheater
ones.
head.
No, but they're like super light, right? Like there's like the really cool ones, they're really light,
Oh, yeah.
but they're like pretty fucking big, and you just slap that golf ball, and then like you get more speed on it because the club is so light, and you just whack that shit down range. It's so fun.
At the there's I think it's called Top Golf that's near me. We went there
Oh.
as like a work party one time,
Yeah.
and that was cool, dude. We had really cool clients. Like, I was there drinking and hitting drives with the coach of a specific U.S. Olympic team who I cannot say, and me and him were having a blast. We were, you know how like on the driving ranges they have
Yeah.
like the guys in the golf carts, the like
Yeah.
armored golf carts.
Wait, there's
To, like,
oh
pick
yeah
up the
yeah
balls and
no
stuff and
people
move
try to
around.
hit those people.
We were just
Why?
aiming for
yeah
him.
yeah. No, just trying to hit the guy that's picking up the golf balls.
It's so funny.
Honestly, I
Well,
never
he's in
understood
like
that.
an armored golf cart, so we're just trying
Oh,
to
yeah.
crack his windshield.
Oh
and
yeah,
shit.
100%. But like, I never understood that as a kid. No, literally, like I would always go to the golf range. I was just like hitting golf, but I was like, I went to like golf camp and stuff like way back in the day. It was fun. I was like okay at golf. And maybe I think like my longest drive was probably like, for like, a person that's not that strong. That's fine. I was
Like
okay.
yards?
Yeah.
And you're short too.
I'm fucking sure. That's pretty
So
good.
you got
Okay, that's
mechanical-
pretty
You've
good.
got a mechanical disadvantage.
That's pretty good though. I thought that was pretty good.
That's better than I've done because I most of the time I can't hit that. I can't hit the ball at all.
Oh no, honestly, no. Here, this might just be my opinion, but like, you know how people like hit like the golf ball, even like not on like a tee or anything. Like honestly, this is just me, but like I like having it at least on like a little like tee, so it's like easier to hit. Cause I don't like hitting it off the floor, cause it's like difficult. I don't know.
Well, if you have a tee, you can get under the ball.
Yeah, yeah, no, and it goes.
That's like if you were
yeah,
trying to play Angry Birds and you never like moved it up.
yeah. Well, no. There's also like
Golf tees are cool.
the one golf tee that like you use at the range because they have like the fake grass thing, and then you could put like the tee under the grass thing, but it's like the really like rubber like tall like the really tall the tall tee, but it's like for the drivers and stuff. I never really liked that one because I would always hit the actual damn tee with the club. I would never hit the ball because the tee's too high, and then literally like the ball would just go rolling. Because I didn't hit the ball, I hit the tee.
That's understandable. Last time
It's
I was
too tall!
at Top Golf, they had to. When I was at Top Golf last time, they had to start yelling at a guy because he was sending drives over the catch fence.
What?
Over
How?
and over and over again. Yeah.
Like consistently?
I don't know how. Consistently,
That's
over and over and over
crazy.
again. They had to stop him. They had to yell at him.
Like actually just like whacking it and it went over the net.
Over and over and over again. Like they've
Damn.
got the big lights, and so you
Yeah.
can see the white ball in the lights flying
Yeah.
through the night sky, straight over the catch fence. No question about it.
Why does that actually sound like kind of cool?
Or like the big catch net.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I don't know how they do it. I just know
How
I'm
are
not
people?
good enough to get yelled
Oh
at.
my god. No. Okay, no. The best golf movie of all time, fucking Happy Gilmore. Yo, that shit is good. Yo, that shit is great.
Okay, I haven't
So
seen
good.
that forever.
So good. So
Why do
funny.
people like to dog on like Adam Sandler movies, but they're not supposed to be like high-end cinema.
No, it's
If you're
supposed to be
like
like a funny.
If you're coming into it thinking it's like a Wes Anderson or something, no man, we're just here for the entertainment.
Literally,
And
man.
Andrew Sandler entertains. That man
Liter-
entertains.
Yeah, literally the whole movie. In literally, if you haven't seen, oh, my Quest Pro controller first. If you haven't seen, like literally like that movie, like you gotta go watch it because it's literally just Adam Sandler raging at a golf ball and maybe a couple alligators and that one like white guy, like that one guy with the white hair. No, literally in the movie, like literally like raging at the golf ball for like the entire movie. That's literally it. It's like so funny. It's so funny.
I need to watch more Adam Sandler movies. I want to watch Grown Ups again.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. Was it good?
I want to get chocolate wasted. You gotta watch it.
I've seen that
After
meme.
you watch it, you'll get that
I've
reference.
seen the meme. I've seen the meme.
Oh yeah, the chocolate wasted
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
Okay, good. Good. I'm surprised. That's fairly old. But
No, guess like-
Grown Ups is funny. It's so
Guess what?
stupid. It's so stupid. It's so funny.
Honestly,
Wild
though,
Hogs. You ever seen Wild Hogs?
no. I don't know what that is.
It's a bunch of old men go out and buy Harleys to try and capture their youth again. It's like that cliche.
Oh, that sounds
And they
fun.
play to it like a T. It's so funny.
That sounds fun.
It's such a funny movie. It's full of like early 2000s tech, too.
Oh.
Of, like what they thought the future would be.
Yeah, yeah.
It's funny. It's funny. You gotta watch
Okay,
that
we're
one.
just gonna name off some movies that are like just bangers. Like Pixels. I thought that was a banger movie. It was good.
Pixels. That sounds familiar.
The I forget like the main actors in it, but it was the one with the where all the games come to life and they had to defeat the game. Like Pac-Man, like they yeah.
Oh.
What? No. Oh, where they sent
That's why I
the
remember that.
yeah, where they sent the like old games or something to space, and then the aliens or something like came back, and then all the like old games like Pac-Man, Centipede, and stuff came to life, and they had to like beat it, and they hired a bunch of gamers,
If you
and then
could
they beat.
send, if you could send one game franchise into space, never to return again, basically just like evaporate an entire game series, what would it be?
Shit.
What's a game you hate?
Depending on what game I say, I'm gonna get roasted by the comments, Bo. As fuck. I don't even know.
Go for it, but you better be ready to defend it.
Shit. Okay. You say one first. Let me cook.
Okay, here's one that a lot of people are gonna hate on me for, and people have already hated on me for. Hi-Fi Rush.
Why?
The first 2 hours of that game are really fun, right? And then all of a sudden they start like pausing the really fun combat for rhythm game sequences. They all the velocity of the combat, all the fun of the combat just goes away as they pause it for you to play Osu. I hate it. I hate it. And Chai as a character is one of the most annoyingly written people I've ever met. He's like the best example of like millennial writing there ever was.
I'm ready.
He's just insufferable the whole time.
I'm ready. I got mine. I'm ready. I'm so ready. I'm so fucking ready.
What a rip.
Temple Run.
Okay, is that because of like the brain rot stuff, or is it because you genuinely don't like Temple Run?
The fucking monkey guy scared the shit out of me. I hated that guy.
The like monkey skull dude?
Yeah, I hated that guy.
I have to agree with you. Did you ever like have an iPod Touch, like the 4th gen iPod Touch?
I had the original iPod Touch because my parents handed me that shit down. Yo, okay, elementary school. Yo, I was playing the Plants vs Zombies. I was playing the Bejeweled on that shit. Yo,
Yeah,
that shit the classic. I was playing the original Bejeweled bonus. I was playing the Plants vs Zombies. Hell yeah.
Dude, Bejeweled. Everybody forgot about Bejeweled.
No, why was it so underrated? No, hear me out. That shit started Candy Crush. No, literally, the original Bejeweled on iPod, that shit was a vibe. I don't know what it was. I think the original iPod Touch, I still have it. I would take a picture of that iPod Touch if I could find it. I think I still have it. I think it still works. I will take a picture of it. I will be playing Bejeweled, and there's going to be a post clip with me playing Bejeweled in it. Swear to God, it's so good. It's so
I had
good.
an aunt. Like every year, my family, my extended family would go on a vacation to like these old cabins, really like rundown resort
Yeah.
stuff. Very affordable. Okay, don't think I'm like bragging here by saying we would go on this vacation. Very rundown, very rudimentary, old ass resort that like never updated anything. Everything was always broken in the cabins. Like ovens wouldn't work, toilets wouldn't work. It was bad. But I had an aunt. This is like one of my biggest memories. It's a core memory for me. She would play Bejeweled on her old Windows XP laptop. That was my first. That's my first experience with PC gaming.
Really?
Was playing Bejeweled on an XP laptop.
Hell yeah.
I love it, dude. The backgrounds for Bejeweled are so cool.
Yo, they're so
The
good. They're
aesthetic
such a
of Bejeweled
vibe.
is still,
They're
oh,
such a vibe.
it's
No,
so
hear me.
sweet.
No, you played
They're all
Bejeweled. No,
album covers.
no, you played Bejeweled. Oh my God. Hear me out. That what when you like get like the perfect one where it has like the 5 together or like the sound of the Bejeweled things. Yo, that shit was satisfying as fuck. It was. Oh my
When
God.
they like all fall down and they go.
Yo,
like,
that shit was so. Oh my God, the sound when the. Oh my God, it's so good. I will find the clip and I will
Anyways,
put it in.
Varjo sucks.
It was so. Yeah. Okay, no. Going back
You're
into
gonna
VR.
rope that back in.
No, like roping this back in. For real? What is your honest thoughts and opinions about Pimax?
I'm gonna tell you a personal experience with Pimax representatives that I had. They emailed me through my business email and they were like, "Hey, we're gonna send you a Pimax Crystal Light, right? We want you to do a video on the Crystal Light." And I was like, "Sure, but can I be honest? I'll show you like the email thread."
Okay.
I essentially said, "Sure, but like my whole brand is built around honesty and like telling people my honest feelings about some things." Their reply was, "We will reconsider our collaboration." And I never replied. I was just like, no, that's all I've heard a lot of bad things about Pimax, and so that's why I told him. I've seen, like, even Thrill Seeker has a video talking about Pimax. Brand new headset, everything. And he has to go in and do a bunch of editing just so his hands line up where they should be. It's
Also,
unfinished. It's all half
Guess
baked.
what? There's that one Thrill Seeker clip. I will put it again. The Thrill Seeker clip will be right here in post because I love this clip.
In front of us.
We are absolutely thrilled.
Hi! Here at Pimax, we're pioneering VR 5.0. 3 and 4.0 with our new Pimax 40 8K headset featuring 24 2K displays. This headset is going to boldly go where no one has gone before. Now with our proprietary IGJBM displays, VR is going to be indistinguishable from reality. Featuring every type of tracking you can imagine: face, eye, leg, toe. Your entire body is going to be tracked, and we're releasing it next year. All you have to do is buy our current headset that we haven't been able to sell because we haven't fixed all these problems it has.
It's literally the one clip from the video from what was it? It was that one Pimax video where he was like, You know the Pimax ads? They're fucking crazy. No, here, let me replicate it. Let me
Yeah.
replicate it. Let me replicate it. Let me replicate it. Yo, guys, we have the fucking Pimax 20K fucking X, bro. We have the best tracking in the biz. Yo, guys, hear me out. We have the fucking tracking, bro. Holy shit. Yo, new and improved. Yo, we're sick as. Those commercials are whack.
You're talking about the guy with like the beard.
Yeah.
They fired him.
They did?
Last I heard, they got rid of him. They fired him because
Damn.
he sucked so bad.
No-
Shitty
no,
company, shitty ads, shitty hardware, shitty software. Pimax,
No.
avoid them. Don't.
No, we don't get
buy
funny Pimax ads anymore. We don't get funny Pimax ads anymore. F and chat.
Pimax are essentially like the Andrew Tate of this. This might be me going a little too far. Okay, but
Okay.
I promise you, Pimax is like the Andrew Tate of VR hardware.
Is it the drama of VR hardware?
It's all show, no go. That's all they do. They brag about stuff that doesn't even work.
It's a take.
That's all they do. It's
It's
terrible.
definitely a take.
It's just truth. It's just truth. Ask anybody.
Honestly, I've
Even
not, like,
Pimax owners.
100%.
Most Pimax owners are willing to admit this.
100%.
I've had Vive owners get mad at me for criticizing HTC. I've had Varjo owners get mad at me for criticizing Varjo. But every Pimax owner I ran into goes, yeah, you're right.
No, because they know the pain. They know the pain.
They're bad, dude. Don't waste
Well,
your
no,
money.
well, no, also, literally, like, they bought a Pimax, right? They're like, holy shit, I wanted FOV. But then also, like, the only thing they're actually good for is, like, the fucking plane simulators. Or, like, the actual, like, just, you know, like, sim racing, maybe. Maybe. Maybe, right?
If they work.
If it works, even. Yeah. Okay.
I had a few people. Like, I've got a friend in Texas who I went down to go visit.
Yeah.
Or I was going to go down and go visit. We were joking. They got a Pimax Crystal.
Okay.
And I was like, what did you get that for? And they were like, Fruit Ninja. They're a huge shit poster.
Oh, hell no.
Very loaded, very rich shit poster. I'm a little bit envious.
Fruit Ninja?
Very cool person, though. I was like, hey, when I come down and visit, can I try out the Pimax? They had a Pimax Crystal.
Uh-huh.
And they were like, yeah, you can use it if you can get it to work.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no.
I could probably get it to work, but God knows what sort of problems I'd run into.
Did you get it to
Every
work?
time they were like, yo, okay, I'm gonna wear the crystal tonight. When we hang
Yeah.
out in VR chat tonight,
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear the crystal. Every
Yeah.
single time they would come in wearing something else because they were like, I tried to get the crystal to work and it just wouldn't.
This won't work.
But I'll try again next time.
There's only one
The only game
person.
that they got to run well on that thing or with that thing was Fruit Ninja, and that was it. Fucking
Boneless,
Fruit
there's only
Ninja.
one. Boneless, there's only one person I've ever met in VR chat that has worked with Pimax, that has a Pimax, and likes a Pimax. There's only one person that I ever met that likes a Pimax.
Do I know their name?
No, they're like some random, like, really cool guy that I met that has like a 4090.
Oh, okay.
No, but, like-
I thought you were
no,
gonna bring
he's
up,
like a-
Brad or
no, he-
something,
no,
but
he's like a tinkerer,
Brad is a
you know?
nut for this stuff.
You know, he's like a tinkerer. Like this guy, okay, let me explain. So there's this guy I met, right? He's like a tinkerer, he loves tech, you know, he has like Linux, you know, he fully customized and did shit to like his like Pimax, and he was telling me about it. He like actually just improved it, and it was insane. Like I forget everything because it was so complex, but he literally explained how he made the Pimax better.
Well, maybe Pimax should talk to him and like learn some
Like maybe
lessons.
they should hire him. Swear.
Yeah, they need help. They need help really bad.
I wonder what he
I
works
was
in.
dealing
If
with
he's like a
HTC's.
yeah. A what?
I was dealing
Oh,
with
H-
HTC's tech support
Yeah.
when my Pro 2 was getting weird, and they had no clue what to do.
Like
They
at
had
all?
no clue what was going on. They were like, they very clearly were not like tech people. Even their engineering team, they like sent me to their engineering team to try and figure out what was going on. They wanted me to send in the headset to have it checked out and stuff, and then they sent me a new one back and like all this other stuff. Still didn't work, right? Because I told them it's a software issue,
Yeah.
right? I built my PC to run any VR headset whenever.
What
If
specs you
there's a
running?
problem, like my PC is specifically spec'd out to run VR headsets nicely because my Pro 2 was messing up that badly that I sat down
Yeah.
and instead of trying to make it instead of like beating beating my head against the wall, trying to make it like work with what I had before. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna bulletproof a PC, you know, as much as you can. And if I plug it into this and it still doesn't work, then I know for sure it's a software issue. It's like one thing a lot of people neglect is a USB card. Okay, like USB standards
Does that
have gotten
help?
so messed up. Most motherboard manufacturers don't actually follow USB standards.
Oh.
Right. So what happens is the USB controllers in your PC can't handle the data. They can't push data to the headset as quickly as they need to, and they can't pull in data from the headset as quickly as they need to. So I bought a USB card that's built by the people who make the USB standards. So they're up to standards. It has 4 ports. Every port has its own controller. The ports are up to standard. The power delivery is up to standard. The controllers are up to standard. Like everything is as perfect as it could be, and the headset still wouldn't work. So I told them, listen, this is a software issue. They sent me a new headset, and big surprise, it still didn't work.
Because it was just the software on the computer.
Come to find out, Corsair IQ was the problem, and they could not identify it.
It's what we were talking about earlier. Yeah,
As soon as I uninstalled Corsair IQ, it just worked.
that's crazy.
Why does RGB software have anything to do with a very expensive headset working or
Hear me
not?
out. Razer, we don't need RGB to be real gamers. I get you're built on gamers, but hear me out. You don't need RGB to be a real gamer. I said it.
Yeah, I built my PC to have the least RGB possible. But the only
Really?
DDR5 that I could find, like the best value DDR5 I could find, has RGB. It's Corsair. I can't run Corsair IQ. Otherwise it messes with stuff. I don't trust it. So that RAM has just been sitting there doing whatever it wants to do. It's the only RGB I got. And if I could get rid of it, I would. If it would have saved me money to not have RGB, I would. RGB is cheaper than not having RGB when it comes to
Really?
RAM. It's goofy.
Oh
At
no,
least
yeah,
in my
for RAM.
case, when I was shopping around, it's weird.
Why does RGB raise price of RAM? It's because of pretty colors.
No, it was cheaper. The Corsair,
Oh.
the Corsair RGB RAM was cheaper than any non-RGB RAM that I could find.
Oh.
So I saved money by buying RGB stuff that I didn't want, but it was a better value.
What specific specs are you
So I was
running?
like, okay, I'll deal with some lights. I'm still running a i9 12900K and just a 4070. It's like a base 4070. I bought it before the TI and the Super or whatever came out.
Yeah.
The TI Super and the Super
That thing's a
and the blah blah
beast.
blah. So it's just a base 4070. Yeah, the base 4070 is great.
Also, the TI Super's kind of crazy, right?
Oh yeah, no, the Super cards are a great value too. They're an insane value.
That thing, I think that thing's like beefed up like with 16 gigs of VRAM or something.
Wait, let me see how much VRAM I got. I don't remember how much I got. I just
Does it
know
have
it was a
8?
lot more than I had before.
I think it has an 8 or 10. Is it 8 or 10? I know it's either 8 or 10.
Looking at my graph, it's like, it's probably closer to like 12 or 14.
Really? Oh, is it a TI?
Wait, I'll pull up Task Manager. No, the one that I have isn't a TI. Just the base one comes with that.
I don't know what the
Which
4070
is
is.
kind of nuts.
What the VRAM is. Is it 12?
Let
Is it
me
really
pull
12?
that bad boy up. I'm trying to pull it up, but Steam is doing that funny thing.
Oh, not the funny.
You know how Steam VR does the funny things.
Yeah, it does the funny things.
Performance.
Go to the graphic one?
Okay, yeah, it like locked my screen.
Oh, hell no. That's not good. That's not
You know
good.
what? I go right over to my monitor. Blah, 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 blah.
Wow, 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 wow.
Oh yeah, 64 gigs of RAM as well, because
Hell yeah.
After Effects and Premiere
After
eat
Effects
up
is a
RAM like
bitch.
crazy.
You need that RAM.
Yeah, so I have 12 gigs of VRAM on a base
Really?
4070. The value is insane, and like VRAM is super important for VR.
It
because
is.
they have to push so many pixels. Everything has to be rendered at least twice. Then when you
Boneless.
pull out a camera like Kaiyo's got out, it's three renders
Boneless.
of the same thing. What up?
I record all the videos and I do everything, and I survive in every world with a 2060 with 6 gigs of VRAM. I'm crazy.
You're doing good for yourself. Fuck yeah.
6
I'm glad
gigs
to
of
hear
VRAM,
that a
2060
2060 can still hold up.
It's holding up with all this. It's doing great.
I had a 3070 Ti that I bought like peak I don't want to say something demic. Editing.
I think we've actually
Wait, what
been
do you
almost
use to
going.
edit? You use Premiere,
Yeah, Premiere.
right? Have you looked at like any other subtitle tools for like seeing full transcripts of the video, so you can just like click on the timeline to wherever you gotta go?
I know there's stuff like that, but I don't really use any of that.
I can show you how to do it. It'll save you a lot
Okay.
of time.
Oh, you gotta show me. I think Azil was telling me about that
I
too.
got you. It's super useful.
Yeah, I think he uses it too with his stuff. Oh, also speaking of Azil, he said he was like, I think using something like that, and he had like 6 hours or like something crazy of like footage to go, or like something like crazy, some crazy footage for like one video, and he had to have like 5 or like how many different timelines because he couldn't have it all in one because the software would just not like, oh, you cannot have this all there because it's lagging. And he's a 4090.
Yep. Adobe.
You know, and it hated it.
Adobe just sucks. Adobe sucks so bad.
For real. With that note, thanks so much for coming on, Boneless. This was an absolute blast. And thanks to the audience for coming out. And I'll see you all in the virtual world in the next KaiyoCast episode. Bye. Bye.